Hi, Andy Joels here for VideoCreditScore.com. Today we're going to talk about consumer finance loans and how do those impact your credit score. So let's take a look. First, got to define what a consumer finance loan is. A consumer finance loan is a finance loan that sort of looks like an installment loan, and it sort of operates like an installment loan, but it's not an installment loan. It's also not a revolving loan or revolving credit. It's typically used where somebody's using this instead of using traditional credit. So where do we see these? Well, the most common places are furniture stores and appliance stores. You hear these ads that say, hey, no money down for 6 months when you buy this, big piece of furniture or something like that. And you hear those ads, and those are consumer finance loans. So let's take a look at some of the negative reason codes that pop up around consumer finance loans or CFLs. So you can have too many of these consumer finance loans. You can have too many in relative to a short time period. That's a flag. If you're taking out quite a number of them in a short amount of time, that's a negative reason code. And then you can just have too many inquiries that you're applying for too many of these. So why there's so many negative reason codes for these? Well, it turns out people who open CFLs or consumer finance loans are riskier. It tends to be that you have a higher likelihood that you're going to default on your other credit vehicles. So your credit score will take a hit if you open up one of these vehicles. So what do you want to do? Well, try to avoid CFLs if you can. They're just not something that's good for your credit score. They're not something that makes a lot of sense. I know you have to weigh this versus, maybe a 0% offer that you might get on a piece of furniture. It's something that you really need to consider, especially if you're looking to refi your house or buy a car in the immediate future. So I always ask the question on CFLs as well is, do you really need to get a consumer finance loan for a piece of furniture? Maybe you're trying to buy a piece of furniture that's too new, too nice. Maybe you should be looking on Craigslist. There's lots of great furniture on Craigslist. Maybe you should be going to IKEA and get something less expensive. Looking at different options. Just make sure you weigh all your options before you pursue this. So, I want to learn more about this, other credit topics, you know where to come, VideoCreditScore.com. You can also friend me up on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and we'll see you soon.
Remember, everyone's situation is different. Be sure to contact a financial advisor or a credit counseling professional before making important financial decisions. This video broadcast is for educational purposes and not a substitute for receiving personalized professional advice.